Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Pigpatch from Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's get started in the center of our page with the snout. So I'm going to draw a half oval starting from the left side. And curve up towards the top, round it out, and then come down on the right. Now I'm going to close off the bottom with a curve. Starting from the left, we're going to curve down, and then back up on the right. Now along the top, I'm going to add two small ovals for the nostrils. So over on the left, draw an oval on the left side, step over towards the right, we'll do the same thing. Now we're going to fill the nostrils in black. On the left and right side of the snout, we're going to draw two circles for the eyes. So starting up against the edge of the snout, work our way around to the top of the circle, and we'll pull that back in. Line this up on the right, and we'll do the same thing. Curving in, and then down towards the bottom. On the left side of each eye, we're going to draw a small circle for a highlight. I'm just going to tuck this up against the edge of the eye, and we'll line this up on the right side. Now in the center of each eye, we're going to draw a smaller circle for the pupil, starting underneath the highlight. I'm just going to tuck this in behind. And we'll do the same thing on the right side. Now let's fill the pupils in black. Now we're going to draw the outside edge of the eye. Starting from the inside edge of the left eye, we're going to curve up and then out. Do the same thing on the right side. Now back on the left side, I just want to curve around and then down towards the bottom of the eye. So we're going to go up, around the side of the eye, and then just pull that in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving up, around the eye, and then in. Let's fill the outside of the eye in black. Now we want to move to the side and draw on the cheeks. So from the left eye, we're going to step out. We're going to start by curving out, rounding out the cheek. Now I'm going to pull that in towards the bottom corner of the snout. Let's line this up on the right side. So out here, we're going to curve out the cheek, round it out, and then pull that in. Now we draw two circles on either side. Starting from the left, curve around towards the bottom, and back up towards the top. Just line this up on the right side and do the same thing. Now we're going to work our way up towards the top of the head. Starting from the left cheek, curve in and up, over the eye, and I'm just going to hook that down and in. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. Angling up, over the eye, rounding it out, and then pulling that in. Now I'm going to connect these 2 points with a curve in the opposite direction, curving down and then up. Now let's draw on the ears. From the left side, I'm going to draw the inside edge of the ear. I'm going to curve in and go out towards the tip of the ear. Let's line this up on the right side and do the same thing, curving in and then hooking that back out. Now let's draw on the outside of the ear. Starting from the tip, we're going to curve in the opposite direction, coming down, rounding out the bottom, and then pulling that in towards the side of the head. Now we're going to trace the ear out on the inside. Starting from the tip, we're going to step in, just leave an even space gap all the way around to the bottom, round this out, and go back up towards the top. Now we're going to move down and draw on the lower jaw. Starting from the left side, we're going to curve down and then in. Line this up on the right side, curve down and into the same height. Let's close off the bottom of the jaw. Starting from the left, we'll curve down and then back up. Now we're going to move in and draw the inside of the jaw. Starting from the left side, we're going to step in, we're going to taper this so it gets a little bit wider, and as we come in. Do the same thing on the right side to the same height. Now let's close off the bottom. Just following the same curve of the jaw going across. Now we're gonna add 2 large teeth on either side. Starting from the left, we're gonna draw a straight line going up, go across and in, and then back down towards the bottom. Let's go over to the right side. Going up to the same height, work our way in, and then all the way down. Now let's fill the inside of the mouth in black.
Now that we complete the head, let's work our way down the body. We're gonna have the character holding a banjo, so we start with the left arm first, starting at the bottom corner of the jaw. We start with the outside of the arm, curving out and then down. Let's go back to that starting point. We're gonna curve in and then come straight down. Let's close off the bottom of the shoulder. Starting from the left, we're gonna curve down and then up. Now let's draw on the forearm. Starting from the bottom corner here, we're gonna curve out and then pull that in towards the wrist. Let's go to the inside of the shoulder. We're gonna curve in the opposite direction in towards the wrist. Let's close off the bottom with a curve. Starting from the left, curve down and then up. Now let's draw on the hand. We're gonna start with the thumb first. Starting from the inside of the wrist, we're gonna curve in and then down. We're gonna round out the thumb and go back up. Now we're gonna wrap 3 fingers coming across. Starting up here, we're gonna curve down and in just underneath the thumb. We're gonna round out the finger and follow that curve going back up towards the wrist. Let's add 2 more fingers on the side. Starting at the bottom of this finger, we're gonna curve down and then up. Now about halfway along this finger, we're gonna draw the 3rd finger going out and out towards the top corner of the wrist. Now we're gonna layer a circle in behind the arm. So let's start on the outside here. Start by drawing that circle coming down underneath the hand. We're gonna come in and pull that in behind the arm. Now we're gonna draw the banjo going up in an angle. So let's start on the side here. We're gonna draw a straight angled line going up and out towards the right, to right about there. And then we'll draw a small oval for the thumb on top of the banjo. Going around towards the bottom and then back down. Let's continue this line in behind the thumb with a short line going across. Now directly below the thumb, we're gonna add another oval. Curving around to the bottom and then back up. Let's draw 2 more on the side. Starting on the side of this finger, draw the 2nd finger. I'll add 1 more. Now we're gonna draw the lower part of the banjo. Starting from the end, we're gonna draw a straight angled line coming down. Now we're just gonna pull this in behind the fingers towards the circle. Come down with that same angled line, and we'll continue on the inside. From these 2 top corners, we're gonna angle up and out. From the bottom, we're gonna go in the opposite direction. Now we're gonna pull these in with a short line. And we'll close off the end with a straight line. Now we're gonna go back up and draw on the right side of the body. Starting on the right side of the jaw, we're gonna curve out and then down in behind the banjo. Let's draw on the shoulder. Starting from that same point, we're gonna curve out and then down. Let's round out the bottom of the shoulder, curve down and then in behind the body. Now let's draw on the forearm. Starting from the outside corner, we're gonna curve out and then down. And then from the inside, we'll curve down and then out. Now we're gonna draw that patch in the center of the body. Starting at the top of the banjo, we're gonna draw a half oval, going up just underneath the chin, and we'll curve that back down towards the bottom. In the center of the body, at the bottom here, we're gonna draw a small circle for the belly button. Let's add a little bit of detail to the banjo. I'm gonna draw a smaller circle on the inside, just leaving an even space gap all the way around towards the bottom, and back up towards the top. And then on the inside, we'll draw 1 straight line coming down from top to bottom, step in just beside the thumb, draw that again, close off the top with a straight line, and then the bottom with a straight line. We do the same thing in the back. Start with those 2 straight angled lines,
close off the top and then the bottom. Now we're going to move down and draw on the lower torso. In line with the side of the body, we're going to step down underneath the guitar, curve out, and then back in with a short line. Now from here, we want to curve down and then in towards the center, just underneath the belly button. Then from here, we're going to curve up and out underneath the banjo. Now let's draw on the upper thigh. Leaving a gap in the center, we go to the left side, curve in, and then back out. Go to the right, curve in, and then out. Let's round out the bottom of the thigh. So from the left, we'll curve down, and then up. Do the same thing on the right side. Now from the right side, I want to curve out the leg, in behind the hip. Going out, and then pulling that in. On the left side, we're just going to tuck this in behind the banjo. Let's draw on the lower leg. Starting from the inside corner, we're going to curve in, and then back out. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to go to the outside corner and go in the opposite direction. Let's close off the bottom with a curve. Starting from the left, curve down and up. Now back on the inside, we're going to draw on the heel. On the left, we're going to curve in, and then back out. Now let's round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left heel, curve down, and then up towards the toe. Now back on the left side, I'm going to curve up, and then in. Now from here, I want to connect this point to the outside of the ankle with another curve, going up, and then in. Do the same thing on the right. Curve up, and pull that in. I'm just going to pull this up and in towards the ankle. Let's separate out the toes. From the outside corner, we're going to step in, curve up, and then in. Step in again, we're going to draw that one more time. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now the last thing we're going to do is add a trim along the bottom of the foot. So from the bottom corner of the toe, we're going to step up. We're going to follow that same curve of the foot going all the way across towards the heel. The same thing on the right side. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Pigpatch from Five Nights at Freddy's. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.